Gotta find the passage. Gotta find the passage. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Freedom! Freedom! Hello and welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this awesome and amazing hidden piston door. It's very resource friendly in survival mode, easy to make, and it's just simple design overall. So you got one piston that pulls out, and then the other two pistons pull the block and the piston back. So it's very compact. Well, not the most compact design that you'll probably ever find, but it's a design. And it's just a really nice way of making hidden doors. And when you get structures with, like, if you have really good hiding places to put your buttons, you can hide them away and wire them up to the main system. So everything you're going to need to build this door is 6 pistons, 28 redstone dust, 5 redstone torches, and 7 redstone repeaters, and 2 buttons. And then any blocks of your choice. I'm using yellow and magenta wool just to color code it, make it easier to see for you guys. And then stone I'm just using as the main building block. You can use whatever for the building blocks. Keep in mind, if you want to make like a hidden door, use a block that would actually match like the buttons that we have, like wood or stone. And then the way you want to build this is you want to have 4 pistons facing outwards towards the door, where you want the door at. Then you're going to want 2 more pistons facing inwards. So you make kind of an L shape with the pistons. Then put two of your those are monster spawn eggs. Fun. Whatever. You want to put the 2 building blocks there in front of the pistons. Then right behind the pistons you're going to want 2 repeaters set to max delay. And then 2 redstone dust right behind it. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're gonna cut out a three block deep hole beneath the pistons. That way you got some room to work with the redstone. And then you're going to want to place just any block there. And then you're going to want a repeater on top of that. That way when this piston extends, it will push it out once activated. Then you're going to want 3 redstone dust coming from that block. And then you're going to need some more redstone. You're going to want a redstone torch with some dust coming from that all the way up here to these 2 pistons. And then we're going to build the little bit that activates the top piston as soon as it extends. And that's going to go straight up here. One thing you should keep in mind is not to make it too close to this, because there's a little issue with the block update switch firing off the pistons and then making them so that they don't fire correctly, and they'll end up pushing out this block. Okay, I had a little mess up with building it myself, so you're going to want to extend 1 block out from this redstone stairwell. Then you're going to want to go up 2 blocks and then put 3 redstone dust here. Now on this third block, you're going to want one more block with the torch on top. Now, you want to extend a block on top and a block on the side of the torch with 1 redstone dust here. And then from here, you're going to want one more torch. And then whatever block you making your structure out of, you want to put one right above the piston with a piece of redstone dust on top of it. So now what you should have is these 2 pistons fire out and this one fire inwards. And you want all this to be inverted, so you're going to want a little extra bit here that will invert the redstone. That way it will constantly stay on unless a button is pressed. So what you should have is, if we build this up a little bit more, you should have a wall that looks completely solid, and when you activate your button or whatever, it should just open straight up. Now if we want, we can hook this up to a timer, or wherever you want to hook up, like your wherever you want your button at, you want to just hook that straight up to here, the inverted torch, so it inverts the whole system. And my best advice is, if you want to have far away, you're going to want to make a pulse extender, which to do that you're going to want 1 repeater on the single tick of delay, and then the second repeater on the highest tick of delay that you can. And I recommend that you do 3 of these. It will give you the best result for how long you want this door to stay open. Basically, this will control how long the door stays open before shutting if you're using buttons. So if I press this button, now it should open it and keep it open for however long you have this set to. And then if I wanted to have this thing stay open longer, you're going to want to extend this. So in order to have a longer pulse extender, you're going to want redstone in between the 2 of them. That way that you don't have this thing shutting off before this strand of redstone gets through, or this pulse of redstone, because then you're going to have the door open and close twice. So you just want the single repeater with 3 more repeaters on max delay, and you just want to connect these up, and then have this go straight to your button, wherever your button is. Press it, and it will stay open a lot longer. Now I'm just going to cut this down so that this is on just a single delay, single pulse extender. And now once you have this thing open, I'm just going to stick a lever here just so we can keep it open. Now when you have the door open, you can then fill in any blocks you want to make your hallway out of. And you can fill in your entire hallway so that it looks like so you don't even see any of the redstone at all. You can fill it all in, and it just looks so nice. Another thing you can do is you can make this a 2 block by 2 block hallway if you wanted to, and you can double this so that you have another set here. Let's see, right here. You can have a second piston door that will push out, so you got a 2 by 2 piston door that will retract. And just follow this exact same design. But I will show you that later in the video, how the 2 by 2 is supposed to look. But for now, this is your single door. The last thing you're going to want to do is, if you have a tunnel, just hook up the last button or lever, whatever you're using. You're just going to want to hook that up to the same repeater, same redstone torch, not repeater. And this one, you can use a pulse extender if you want. Not really needed. If you want to make like a quick escape and have the door shut immediately behind you, I don't recommend using the pulse extender. But for that, you might want to have a little bit of delay. Not much, but just a little. That way you actually have time to run over here. So like, oops. There we go, breaking stuff again. Okay, so let's replace this with the button so it shuts. So let's say you were just running and you're trying to get out of something before someone else sees, or if you're like on a server with a bunch of players, then you can have that shut immediately behind you as if you just walked right through a wall, and it just looks so beautiful. So yeah, that's how you build the redstone door. And let me cut to where I have the double piston door, and that as well looks just amazing. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and as you can see here, I've got the double piston set up. And for this, if you have the pistons, or not the pistons, but if you have the repeaters set to max delay, then you're gonna have an issue where it's not in sync when opening and closing. So as you can see here, I have this thing set up so that it is in sync when it opens and closes. But if you were to have this at max delay, there's a little bit of unsynchronization between when the pistons fire, and that can get a little bit annoying. So you want to have these at 2 ticks of delay, and this one, you have a repeater right here. That's why you have to set these to 2 ticks of delay, is because you have this repeater. If you don't have this repeater, then the redstone does not reach all the way to the end, and this last piston right here does not fire. But yeah, this middle row of blocks basically acts as a barrier between this redstone dust connecting up this right here, this torch, and this. If this barrier was not here, you would have a little problem where it would keep these things not firing because it's all connected up. So you're going to want some kind of block separating these. And then from here you can just connect up the bridge, make it look nice and fancy. And then you should just have a completed 2x2 door. And it looks amazing. Right there I kind of got pushed by it because I have the door set to a bit of a delay, but not as much as I needed to get out of there. Actually, as you can see, I've missed a spot, so if I just fill that in, now we have a nice looking hallway. Shuts perfectly. It even looks good from back here, even with those pistons there. But that's just me. So yeah, this has been the seamless 1x2 piston door and the 2x2 piston door. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you want to see more redstone tutorials in the future, hit that like button and leave a comment with some of your ideas. I have built everything from elevators to self-building houses, so if you have some of your very own cool ideas you guys want to see me build, put it down in the comments. I always love a challenge when building redstone contraptions, so you guys might see some of your very own ideas put in a video. That's everything for this video. Stay cool, everyone. See you guys next time.